Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well, because I certainly am. The new Borderlands 4 trailer dropped at the Game Awards just now, and it looks incredible. I am losing my mind over it. We got a lot of stuff to talk about here, because a lot of stuff looks new and interesting. I got a few theories here. They're probably going to be covered by a lot of other people as well, but first we're just going to kind of show you my initial reaction to the trailer when it first went live, so that you can see it too. Albeit, my face will be in the bottom left, so if you want to skip past it, go for it. I know it's hard to look at, but enjoy.
2026.
Founder of Gearbox, Randy Pitchford.
Oh boy, here we go.
Randy, don't say any stupid shit. Don't say any stupid shit. Just show me the game.
Fans know why I'm here, right?
He already said something stupid.
This is the moment. Everybody at Gearbox is watching right now, and I'm kind of freaking out. Listen, this is the thing. You fans of Borderlands, you're why we fight. Every pixel of Borderlands is made with heart and soul, handcrafted by the Gearbox team. We're all giving it everything we got, you guys. We're putting everything we have into this game. And listen, I can go on talking about Borderlands 4, or I could just show you Borderlands 4. Who wants me to keep talking? Anybody? And who wants me to roll the trailer for Borderlands Mother Fluffin' 4? As you wish, the world premiere first look at Borderlands 4.
Nice.
No way.
No,
Okay.
don't do this. Okay.
Okay, good. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the Iridian War that was hinted towards at the end of pre-sequel. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it is. Dude, show me the siren.
She was there for a second.
Grapple.
Yeah, yeah. That looks good, man. That looks good. That looks really fucking good. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Also, I made a very bold claim about it being the Iridian War that was kind of hinted at the end of pre-sequel. Not entirely sure it's that, but I have a strong feeling. But some key things to point out here is after the video went live, if you go to Borderlands.com, you have a little promo for Borderlands at the top here, but it gives you a little bit of exposition here. Key things to point out is that the new planet is Kairos, and our new, what it seems like, antagonist is the Timekeeper. You know, the guy with the gold mask. Go ahead and read that if you want, but the rest of it's just kind of promo for it. So off rip here, we're hit with something really exciting, and it seems like cyborg psychos. Now, we've had robots like Hyperion loaders and stuff wear psycho paraphernalia in the past and cosplay as psychos, but these seem like fully fleshed out biological human beings fitted with cybernetic augments, meaning that they are most likely cyborg psychos, and I think they look awesome. I'm very excited for this new kind of generation of psychos. I think they look great. I like them a lot more than Borderlands 3's did anyways. And the reason I think we're going to have an Iridian War go down here is because, look, these guys obviously look like Iridian soldiers, but I also thought we were going to have this happen in Borderlands 3. But now that Borderlands 4 is around the corner and we did not resolve that in BL3, we kind of just introduced a whole lot of planets to our system to maybe put all of this into motion. But look at these guys. This is an army of what looks like Iridian. Let me back it up a little bit. This is not armor. This seems to be like chitinous skin or something like that that provides natural armor biologically. I do think that these are going to be the Iridian forces that we're going to be dealing with. And these guys are obviously controlled by our new antagonist after reading that little segment on the Borderlands website, the Timekeeper, right here. And I think he also looks great. I love the mystery of not seeing his face until the end of the trailer. I think he looks serious, which is something that I hope he is when the game drops. I hope he doesn't just look really cool here and then has a goofy attitude in the main game. I cannot handle another Tyreen Troy disaster with the dialogue. I hope this guy comes out swinging. I hope he is serious. I hope he is dangerous. I hope he is vicious. And I hope that he actually feels like a threat to the world. So yeah, that's enough of like the theories that I kind of had going for me. Now we're just going to kind of point out stuff about the trailer and the game itself. Things like gameplay changes that we might notice, or just thoughts on what we're seeing. Already, I think this vista is great, but one thing that's also interesting, this right here, let me rewind it just a frame. All right, this right here is considered to be, well, speculated to be a raid boss. Oh, maybe not a raid boss, but like a raid room. Because if you look at the images on the page, again, the website page, it is in the second set of them, and you could download these images and they would provide you their file names. Now, some people were able to download it, so if you hover over right here, it says TGA, Borderlands 4 TGA's screen 5560. That used to say something along the line of Borderlands 4 TGA's Ripper Raid. So they since changed that because the community found it, and very solid sound reasoning, I mean, that this could be a raid room we're staring at right now. So that would be nice to have a raid in the game at launch. That would just be truly phenomenal in my opinion. Gonna look at a first boss here. Well, maybe not first boss, but probably a boss, and I love the way that he's designed. Looks like we're gonna have unique boss encounters again. These are our Vault Hunters. Now, I am excited to play them, obviously. I feel like they're gonna have very diverse skill sets when we're actually in the game, but visually they look so identical. I don't think anyone really stands out. I don't think, other than the siren tattoos, I don't think any of these guys would stand out as actual playable characters. They kind of just look like NPCs you would find on the street. Maybe this guy would be like a quest giver, but they all look kind of samey, and I'm not really a big fan of that. I'm sure there's going to be a plethora of cosmetics you can earn in-game that are going to make them look crazy all the time, but like even the siren is just so toned down. The left leg, the left side of her torso, and kind of on the left side of her arm, like we have a long sleeve siren here. I don't know. I guess Maya kind of wore long sleeves too, but you could very clearly tell she was a siren. These seem like faded tattoos almost. And a lot of people are also speculating that the siren might be a alchemist type character. Either way, I'm going to main her. Can't pry me away from a siren on my first playthrough. It's going to happen, and I'm going to make builds for it because I love Borderlands, and that's what I do. Already, the guy on the far left that kind of looks like Zane has what seems to be 2 swords, and he's doing little flips. That could be an action skill, or maybe like an augment. We have beam weapons, heavy beam weapons it looks like, new kind of vehicles, and obviously we have Zane, adult version. Love seeing him. I love the retention of old characters we've had in previous games. Again, this goes back to what I was thinking about the Iridian War, because the Iridian at the end of pre-sequel tells you to stop your bickering and gather as many Vault Hunters as you can, for a war is coming and you need to be prepared. So, very excited for that. I'm just going to assume these are some boss designs. I love Claptrap's new rework. Alright, now this is what you guys are probably looking for. Look at these legendaries. Do you see this kind of effervescent glow coming off of them? And do you see this little green spiral leading up to it? I'm assuming that this is going to be some kind of obviously they might bring augments back from Borderlands 3 because it was a good way to keep the loot chase going even after you got the gun you wanted. But I think they need to bring it back in a way that makes it more rewarding and not just makes your gameplay feel off. Like, I'm all for changing the way you play to benefit from an augment, but most of them felt like it disrupted the flow of combat. But that's a talk for another time. We're not even sure this is going to be augments, but no pearls on screen. All we have is this kind of effervescent glow, and I know a lot of people are hoping for pearls back. Maybe they'll show that in a future trailer, but I hope that we get some information on what this glow is. You can also see in this legendary in the back left, there seems to be all sorts of effervescent spirals leading up. We don't see that on the other ones. We just kind of see the glow at the bottom, but these green spirals here, I wonder if that corresponds to an element, and maybe it's just saying that it's a corrosive weapon on the floor and you can see it from afar, but I do like the amount of loot I'm seeing on screen. Well, yeah, and sorry, we're just gonna back it up again. Look at how big the city is. This is obviously all in engine. Now we're not seeing like a ton of gameplay, but it's in engine. This world looks huge. I love the city with the nice corporate skyscraper. I love seeing Elpis above. Well, maybe we're not on Pandora, probably Kairos, with Elpis cracked in the middle, hanging above the city. I think it's a huge vista, probably one of the biggest open areas ever. And I believe that there's been talk from Renji Pitchard about there being seamless areas in the game. So maybe not an entirely open world, no fast travel game, but seamless areas, meaning that we could potentially have much larger areas to explore. Also, of course, we can't skip over the grappling hook. We have a grappling hook now. I'm a little sad though, because it looks like there might only be grapple points we can go to. It doesn't seem like a free aim grapple hook. I am not a big fan of games where you are basically locked into grappling to certain points. I wish that instead of grappling to like this point right here, she could have maybe looked over at this container and grappled to it. Obviously, minor complaint, any kind of extra mobility we have in this game is very welcome, and that is exactly what a grappling hook is. And then on top of that, what is this action skill? He like summons an axe and a sword. Let me see it. Again, one more time, like elemental, we have cryo and fire. Just slow it down. That's an axe. That is 100% a battle axe. Let me go ahead and slow this down for you so you can actually see it. But that looks like an awesome, where do I slow this down at? Playback speed, let's go 0.5. Put it here. Yep, battle axes, one frost, one cryo, and he just sends them. But yeah, that is very exciting, and that's what we have to look at so far. Now, there's a bunch of cryptic stuff at the end here I'll show you. I'm not sure what any of it means. But yeah, go ahead and make what this is. Oh, wait. Yeah, the timekeeper with the mask off. I'm telling you, man, he looks serious, and I am excited. I am very excited. Here's the cryptic stuff I was telling you about. Now, Borderlands, Gearbox, Randy Pitchford, they love to do little Easter eggs with their games and trailers and stuff like this, so I'm sure the community is going to fix that one, find that one out very quickly. And that's just, you know, that's the trailer. That's it. That's how we broke it down. Very quick, succinct. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to be covering this game so much when it comes out, so prepare yourselves. I am going to be flooding content in there, and I will be grinding extremely hard because Borderlands 4 is going to be my game. Prepare yourself for that in the future. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Peace.